session with me. Good afternoon to all of you, and welcome to Neetu's Academy Reading. And as you all know, I am Vinod James. I'll be the one who will be taking reading. Again, a few things to just to let you know in advance. See, there are lots of non-profitable things that we do for all of you. All right, what are the things? One, I come in front of you every day from Monday to Friday, where we give you free classes for all of you. And also Chris sir, along with me, he comes in the evening to give you free classes for listening. So if you are not aware of it, do not forget to let others know. How can you let others know? It's a very simple way. If you find these classes are good enough for you and you feel that it can have a significant impact on others as well, please do share it. That's the only way where we can join together and make sure that each one of you are of benefit. And on top of that, we have 2 Telegram group again. Those are free groups again, where one is an official Neetu's Academy page, where you'll get a lot of insights like grammar challenges and all the other regular updates about the linguistic exams which is happening in and around. We'll be posting there. And on top of that, all the valid information that we want to convey to you would be given in that. And there is another exclusive reading Telegram group where you are only accepted after scrutinization. Why? See, there is a reason why we do that, okay? Please do understand. Okay, Anju, good afternoon. Sante, good afternoon. Ambili, good afternoon. Raji, Viju, good afternoon. Very, very, very much happy to see a lot of you eagerly waiting, is it? So, ഇതൊക്കെ നമ്മൾ എന്തിനാ ചെയ്യുന്നതെന്ന് പറഞ്ഞാൽ we are doing for your benefit. There are lots of students who are having a lot of constraints. അപ്പോൾ അങ്ങനെയുള്ളവർക്ക് വേണ്ടിയിട്ടാണ് നമ്മൾ ഈ ക്ലാസ്സസ് ചെയ്യുന്നത്. സോ ഇതൊക്കെ you know that, okay, these are things that has been done. Lipika Naik, good afternoon. Anu Maria George, good afternoon. Sri Lakshmi, good afternoon. ഇനി എന്തിനാണ് നിങ്ങളുടെ അടുത്ത് ഷെയർ ചെയ്യാൻ പറയുന്നതെന്ന് പറഞ്ഞാൽ, see, maybe that one small share that you do can have a significant impact on the other person. So once again, welcome to Neetu's Academy channel in here. And if you're attending for the very first time, please do not forget to click the subscribe button and also make sure that you are clicking the bell icon so that you will not miss any of the important updates or any of the important classes or any of the important live that we come in front of you, so that you will always be intimated. Anna Kessia Baisal, good afternoon. Very, very, very good afternoon to all of you. Once again, so happy to see a lot of known names. Matthews, good afternoon. So tell me, how was your preparation going? Is there anything that you want me to address? It's always like that. We always are obliged on the aspect what you want. You as a patrons are our highest priority. That's no doubt about it. Kessia, good afternoon. Rashmi, good afternoon. Very, very, very good afternoon to each one of you. Divya K, good afternoon. See, every time when I walk in to live, it's always so eager to see how many known names I have, and also of course I'm so much elated to see how many new names that I'm going to get as my student. Because every time, see, you need to know that like it's nice to teach a mix of people, multifariously diverse, or it's so much of Manju Merita, after a long time, good afternoon. Divya Molesar, good afternoon. So this is what I'm saying. See, it's that love and affection that you give to us is inevitable. That's the most appropriate word that I could tell. Deepa Sebastian. Okay, fair enough. Now, Linju Mary Thomas, good afternoon. So as students are piling up, just to give some insight about Neetu's Academy. So this timing is difficult with my duty. I do understand, Manju, but see, of course, we have to have lots of other things that we need to look into, and time is absolutely an issue. I do understand. Anila A.S., good afternoon. Donna Maria Shine, good afternoon. Right. Now, what are we going to do, or what do Neetu's Academy cater for? Sharanya, good afternoon. End of the day, I'm attending your classes. Am I happy? I know that you are. I'm just, as I've told you, I'm always elated to see no names in front of me. And every time when you pop up, I always try to recall. That's all. Mercy Joseph, good afternoon. Jisha Thomas, good afternoon. Susan Xavier, good afternoon. Excellent. So, what are we going to do? Nancy Nainan, good afternoon. What do we do in Neetu's Academy? We do cater for a lot of things for all the people who want a bit more of a professional guidance throughout some time. We have courses available where the next batch is only from April, May, June. Okay, so you can imagine the number of students who are really willing to come and wait and give that time for us. It's an absolute honor to have such kind of students, isn't it? They are very much believing ourselves. Belief is something that we always prioritize, because we want to make sure that we keep up with the words that we give you, or what is the thing that you come in front of us. That's the time and that is why you are ready, isn't it, to wait even such a long time, because you want to make sure that you fulfill that dream, you make that dream a reality, and we are there to make sure that you are there reaching your dream country. But of course, it is your hard work only. No second thought about it. Okay, I think it's almost there. Now, and also, yes, you have asked, you can't wait for such a long time. We have crash courses available for you as well. So you tell us what you want. We are there. We are trying to oblige to whatever we could. Of course, we can't, more, but to be very precise, we have complied to, I think, almost everything. Very hectic time schedules, because that unable to attend full length of Sir's live session, but trying as much as to catch up. Thank you very much, Matthews, for that kind words. And of course, I do understand it's all busy, isn't it? All of us are quite busy, hectic, running here and there frantically. But yes, all these things will reap that benefit. For all the hard work that we do, we are definitely going to reap that benefit. That is for sure. Susan, good afternoon. Darshini, good afternoon. So anybody attending for the very first time, please do let me know if you're attending for the very first time, and tell me where you're from. It's just to make sure that I tell, I know people across the globe. That's it. Gigi Revin, good afternoon. What are the things? Why are you here? I know that most of you know. Aiden, Diane, good afternoon. Aiden, I think it's a new name. I haven't said that name before, if my memory serves right. Okay, so if you're new, please do let me know where you're from. It's not for any other reason. It's just to make sure that we give that idea to the students that the class that you're there. Yes, okay, fair enough. Aiden, where are you from, Aiden? My memory is okay. Gigi Revin from Kuwait. Okay, fair enough. Thanks. So see, you have people from Kuwait, you have people from Kerala, you have people from Wayanad. Okay, fair enough. A very beautiful place, isn't it, in Kerala? It's so nice and like more of a greenery kind of thing. So yeah, good enough. Been there a lot of time. So yes, Aiden from Wayanad. Okay, fair enough. And Gigi from Kuwait. Fair enough. So see, diversity, isn't it? There are students who are from Odisha, there are students who are from Bangalore, there are students from Chennai, there are students from Saudi, there are students from Dubai, there are students from all corners of the world. So you should be telling to yourself, okay, I am in a class where people are from different places. So that should give that boost, isn't it? But one request that I have is about the shares that you do. If you feel that this class is beneficial, please do not forget to share, because we want to make sure that we come and have that impact to every one of those lovely students who are eagerly waiting to make their dream a reality. That's all. Srikala, first time. Okay, Srikala, where are you from, Srikala? See, I always appreciate a student who respects. That is the most beautiful thing about, or the most happiest thing. I wouldn't say beautiful, but the most happiest thing about is when you ask something to all of you, you're there with the reply. Okay, that's something which is highly appreciated. Anila Lijo, good afternoon. Anju Rajesh, good afternoon. Abba ellaru ready anale. You know what and how the classes are. We will be talking about two things. One is a part B question and the other one is a part A, which I've already shared. The part B will be sharing it on the screen. Ini Mahesh Gatsi, good afternoon. Lakshmi Roshan, good afternoon. People who are new, just tell me if you're new, where you're from as well. Yeah. This is a question. Another important thing. Okay, so it's that thing to just go into the next sentence maybe. Muscat, okay, fair enough. Srikala from Muscat, okay, fair enough. So I want all of you, answers comment ചെയ്യാൻ ശ്രമിക്കുക. തെറ്റിക്കോട്ടെ. Okay, don't worry about it. We started a new thing on the aspect of the poll so that you will start. Shibu, good afternoon. After a long time, am I happy to see you as well? Good enough. I'm so happy that you all are still remembering me. It's the most honor for any trainer, isn't it? നിങ്ങൾ നമ്മളെ റിമെമ്പർ ചെയ്യുന്നു എന്ന് പറയുന്നതാണ് ഏറ്റവും വലിയൊരു accolade for us. Thank you very much. Now coming back to how we have changed it. So we will be giving you the question. The timer will be there. We will start the timer. We will stop. As soon as the timer stops, you will have to choose an answer. അപ്പോൾ ഒരു പോൾ വരും. ആ പോളിനകത്ത് നിങ്ങൾ ആൻസർ എടുക്കും. കാരണം it is to improve on your confidence. കുറേ പേരുണ്ട്. Yesterday we had a great review. കുറേ പേര്, about 50 to 60% of people had voted. Generally അത് എപ്പോഴും ഒരു 20 to 30% ആണ്. So that is there. So again, a small request is, when that poll is there, I want all of you who is in front of me to poll. That means you select the answer what you have got. കാരണം നിങ്ങളുടെ ആൻസർ എങ്ങനെ കിട്ടി അതിനനുസരിച്ച് വേണം നിങ്ങളെ കറക്റ്റ് ചെയ്തെടുക്കാൻ. അതുകൊണ്ടാണ്. So are you all ready? Are you all going to give me the 10% poll? Let me see. How many of you are ready for the question and for the session? നോക്കട്ടെ, ആരൊക്കെ thumbs up? Just give me a thumbs up saying that you are ready. അത് മതി. Ambili Mary, okay. Ambili is always, one of those person who always reply the very first time. Good enough. Nancy Naila, Nanakesia, Lakshmi, Matthews, Jisha, Anju, Reshmi, okay, Anju. Fair enough. Aiden. Good enough. Divyam already. Sibi ready. Alright, Anila ready. Okay, good. Anila A is ready. Gigi ready. Gigi Muscat, is it? Cassia ready. Sri Lakshmi, Sharanya. Fair enough. Good. Srija, Shibu, Ramya, Simimol, Susan Shaju ready. Okay, fair enough. This is what is the most rewarding thing for anybody to to have that boost. Whenever you ask something, you're there with the reply. So fair enough. Now in no time, ready. Okay, you will be having a question on the screen and a timer will be there. So the timer starts, you'll be given. So don't write any answers as of now. You'll be given a poll. അതിനകത്ത് നിങ്ങൾ ആൻസർ ഇട്ടാൽ മതി. Okay, Lipika ready. Then we will see. അപ്പോൾ നിങ്ങൾക്ക് കുറേ കൂടെ ഒരു ഇനീഷ്യൽ ഒരു ഹിക്കപ്പ് ഉണ്ടല്ലേ, ഒരു ആദ്യത്തെ സ്റ്റെപ്പ് എടുക്കാൻ, അതൊന്ന് മാറാൻ വേണ്ടിയിട്ടാണ്. So you can see that there is a question and we will just reset the timer. Okay, the timer will be there. Okay, you can start. ഓക്കെ, അപ്പോൾ ക്വസ്റ്റ്യൻ എല്ലാവരും കണ്ടു, ആൻസേഴ്സ് എല്ലാവരും കണ്ടുപിടിച്ചു എന്ന് വിശ്വസിക്കുന്നു. ഇനി നൗ there you go, the poll is there in front of you. അപ്പം ജസ്റ്റ് സ്റ്റാർട്ട് വോട്ടിങ്. ഇനി നിങ്ങൾ അതിനകത്ത് നിങ്ങൾക്ക് ഏതാണോ ആൻസർ കിട്ടിയത് പോൾ ചെയ്തോ. നിങ്ങൾക്ക് എ ആണോ എ ഇട്ടു, ബി ആണോ ബി ഇട്ടു, സി ആണോ സി ഇട്ടു. Okay, I could see that people have started voting. Good enough. I would definitely expect a 10% vote. നോക്കട്ടെ എത്ര പേര് വോട്ട് ചെയ്യുന്നുണ്ടത്. Okay, good enough. The vote is quite quickly happening. അപ്പം as you vote, അപ്പം നിങ്ങളുടെ അടുത്ത് ഒരു ജനറൽ ഒരു ഇത് പറയണം. കാരണം പാർട്ട് ബി എങ്ങനെ ചെയ്യാമെന്ന് പറഞ്ഞാൽ ഐ ഓൾവേസ് ടെൽ യു ദി ഇമ്പോർട്ടൻസ്. കാരണം നമ്മുടെ പാർട്ട് ബിയിൽ ക്വസ്റ്റ്യൻ എപ്പോഴും ഇമ്പോർട്ടൻ്റ് ആണ്. ക്വസ്റ്റ്യൻ അനുസരിച്ചാണ് നമുക്ക് ആൻസേഴ്സ് ചെയ്യാൻ പറ്റുള്ളൂ. അപ്പോൾ വെൻ യു ആർ റീഡിങ് പാർട്ട് ബി, റീഡ് ദ ക്വസ്റ്റ്യൻ, അണ്ടർലൈൻ ദ കീവേഡ്സ് ഇൻ ദ ക്വസ്റ്റ്യൻ, അണ്ടർസ്റ്റാൻഡ് ദ ക്വസ്റ്റ്യൻ. വെരി 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 ഇമ്പോർട്ടൻറ്റ്. ഇനി ഇത് ഞാൻ ജനറലി എപ്പോഴും പറയാറില്ല. ഇനി ഒരു അടുത്തൊരു ഇമ്പോർട്ടൻറ്റ് തിങ് എന്താണെന്ന് പറഞ്ഞു കഴിഞ്ഞാൽ, സി ദർ ആർ സ്റ്റുഡൻസ്, ഓക്കെ 50% ആയിട്ടില്ല, 25 വോട്ട്സേ ആയിട്ടുള്ളൂ. ഐ വോണ്ട് ഓൾ ഓഫ് യു ടു സ്റ്റാർട്ട് commenting. Poll, just poll whatever is your right answer. അല്ലെങ്കിൽ നിങ്ങൾക്ക് ഏതാണോ കിട്ടിയ ആൻസർ ജസ്റ്റ് കാസ്റ്റ് ദ വോട്ട്. കാരണം നിങ്ങൾക്ക് ആ ഒരു എന്നതാ ഒരു ഇനീഷ്യൽ ഗ്ലിച്ച് അല്ലെങ്കിൽ ഇനീഷ്യൽ ഒരു ചമ്മലെന്ന് പറയില്ല നമ്മൾ, അതൊന്നും മാറാൻ വേണ്ടിയിട്ടാണ് നമ്മളിങ്ങനെ ഒരു ഇത് കൊണ്ടുവന്നത്. ഓക്കെ, 50% വോട്ടഡ്. ഐ വോണ്ട് ഓൾ ഓഫ് യു ടു സ്റ്റാർട്ട് വോട്ടിങ്. ചെയ്തോ, നിങ്ങൾക്ക് ഏതാണോ കിട്ടിയേ അത് നിങ്ങൾ ചെയ്തു. എ ആണോ നോ പ്രോബ്ലം, ബി ആണോ ആയിക്കോട്ടെ, സി ആണോ ആയിക്കോട്ടെ. ഓക്കെ, അപ്പം ഇനി I'll give you about a minute more. Okay, I want all of you to start commenting. എ ആണോ ബി, ഏതാ കമൻറ്റ് ചെയ്തോ, നോ പ്രോബ്ലം. ഇനിയിപ്പോൾ നിങ്ങൾക്ക് ശരി ഉത്തരം കിട്ടിയോ, ബി ഹാപ്പി വിത്ത് ദാറ്റ്. ഇനിയിപ്പം എന്തിനാണ് ഇത് കമൻറ്റ് ചെയ്യാൻ പറ്റണമെന്ന് പറഞ്ഞാൽ, സി ദിസ് ഈസ് ഓൾസോ ടു, നമ്മൾ എന്ത് ചെയ്താലും നിങ്ങളുടെ എക്സാം പെർസ്പെക്റ്റീവിലാണ് ചെയ്യുന്നത്. സി അറ്റ് ടൈംസ് മേ ബി ഓൺ ദ ഡേ ഓഫ് എക്സാം നിങ്ങൾക്ക് ചിലപ്പോൾ ഇങ്ങനൊരു ഗ്യാമ്പിൾ എടുക്കേണ്ടി വരില്ലേ. കാരണം മേ ബി ദ ടൈം കൺസ്ട്രെയിൻ യു ആർ നോട്ട് ഏബിൾ ടു. അപ്പം ക്ലോസസ്റ്റ് പ്രോക്സിമിറ്റി എന്താണോ നിങ്ങൾക്ക് തോന്നുന്നത് അത് ക്ലിക്ക് ചെയ്യുക, എന്നിട്ട് അത് ശരിയാണോ ഇല്ലയോ നോക്കിയാൽ മതിയല്ലോ. സോ ദാറ്റ് മീൻസ് യു വിൽ ബി ഏബിൾ ടു ഗേജ് യുവർ സെൽഫ്. നമ്മുടെ ഒരു പ്രെഡിക്റ്റിംഗ് കപ്പാസിറ്റിയും കൂടെ നമുക്ക് മനസ്സിലാക്കാൻ പറ്റും. അതുകൊണ്ടാണ് നിങ്ങളുടെ അടുത്ത് ഇങ്ങനൊരു ഓപ്ഷൻ. സി whenever we are molding something, we always think on the aspect നമ്മൾ ചെയ്യുന്നത് കാര്യം നിങ്ങൾക്ക് ബെനിഫിറ്റ് ആകുന്നുണ്ടോ ഇല്ലയോ എന്നുള്ളത് മാത്രമേ നമ്മുടെ ഒരു പെർസ്പെക്റ്റീവ് ഉള്ളൂ. ആൻഡ് ദാറ്റ് ഇസ് വാട്ട് വി ആർ വെരി മച്ച് ലുക്കിംഗ് ഇൻ ടു. നമ്മൾ എന്തൊരു കാര്യം ചെയ്താലും ഈസ് ഇറ്റ് ഗോൺ ടു ഹാവ് എൻ ഇമ്പാക്റ്റ് ഇൻ യു. അപ്പോൾ ഇങ്ങനെ ഒരു ഇമ്പാക്റ്റ് ഇനി നിങ്ങൾ I'm quite happy 40 people have voted. Fair enough. Even though there are still more. കാരണം നമ്മൾ തുടങ്ങിയപ്പോൾ 54 ആയിരുന്നു. I still need that 14 votes. കാരണം എന്തിനാന്ന് പറഞ്ഞു കഴിഞ്ഞാൽ നിങ്ങൾ ചെയ്യുന്ന ആൻസേഴ്സ്, ഞാൻ പറയുന്നത് ഇതൊരു ഒരു 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 എന്നതാ പറയുന്നത്, നിങ്ങൾക്കൊരു മൊറൽ ബൂസ്റ്ററാണ്. ഓക്കെ, എനിവേ നൗ 40 people have casted vote and out of that 64% have said A, 27% have said B, 7% have said C. An absolute good enough, I would say, because I think this is the highest that I have ever recorded so far. So hats off to each one of you. Thank you very much for those 40 people who have casted their vote. ഇനി നമ്മൾ പാർട്ട് ബിയിൽ ഞാൻ പറഞ്ഞുകൊണ്ട് വന്നത്, നമ്മളൊരു കാര്യം ചെയ്യുമ്പോൾ ഇനി നമ്മളൊരു ആൻസർ കിട്ടി, നമുക്കൊരു ആൻസർ കിട്ടിക്കഴിഞ്ഞ് കഴിഞ്ഞാൽ ജസ്റ്റ് ഹാവ് എ ഗ്ലാൻസ് ടു ദ ക്വസ്റ്റ്യൻ. നമ്മൾ കിട്ടിയ ആൻസർ ക്വസ്റ്റ്യന് ചോദിക്കുന്നതാണോ എന്നുള്ളതൊരു ചോദ്യം. ഓക്കെ, അങ്ങനെ നമ്മൾ ഒന്നൊന്നും കൂടെ കൺഫേം ചെയ്ത് കഴിഞ്ഞാൽ യു വിൽ നോട്ട് മിസ് ഇറ്റ്. ബട്ട് യു കെൻ, ദർ ഇസ് നോ ചാൻസ് ടു മിസ് ഇറ്റ് പ്രൊവൈഡഡ് യു ആർ ഫോളോയിങ് ദാറ്റ് എലിമിനേഷൻ മെത്തേഡ്. ദാറ്റ് ഈസ് ദ മോസ്റ്റ് സേഫസ്റ്റ് ആൻഡ് ദ സ്വീറ്റസ്റ്റ് സ്ട്രാറ്റജി ദാറ്റ് യു കെൻ. ഇനി അതെന്താണെന്നുള്ളതൊക്കെ നിങ്ങൾക്കറിയാം. അപ്പോൾ ഫസ്റ്റ് തിങ് ആസ് ഐ മെൻഷൻഡ്, ഞാൻ പറഞ്ഞ തന്നെ ഞാൻ ഫോളോ ചെയ്യും. ഐ വിൽ റീഡ് ദ ക്വസ്റ്റ്യൻ, അണ്ടർലൈൻ ദ കീവേഡ്സ് ഇൻ ദ ക്വസ്റ്റ്യൻ. അപ്പോൾ ഇവിടെ ക്വസ്റ്റ്യൻ ഇസ് എ വെരി നോർമൽ കൈൻഡ് ഓഫ് എ ക്വസ്റ്റ്യൻ. ദി എക്സ്ട്രാക്ട് ഓൺ റാൻഡമൈസ്ഡ് കൺട്രോൾ ട്രയൽസ് ഓൺ HIV infers. അപ്പം ഇവിടെ എന്താ ക്ലിയർലി പറയുന്നത്, ഒരു എക്സ്ട്രാക്റ്റ് ഉണ്ട് ഓൺ എ റാൻഡമൈസ്ഡ് കൺട്രോൾ ട്രയൽ. അപ്പോൾ അതിൽ നിന്ന് HIV infers എന്ന് പറയുന്ന ഒരു വേർഡ് ഉണ്ട്. സോ വാട്ട് ഡസ് ഇറ്റ് ഇൻഫർ മീൻസ്? ഇൻഫർ മീൻസ് it is like deduce, conclude from evidence and rather reasoning rather than from explicit statements. Very sorry for that. അപ്പം ഇതിന് അല്ലെങ്കിൽ മലയാളത്തിലാണെങ്കിൽ അനുമാനിക്കുക, infers or നിഗമനത്തിലാക്കുക. These are the മലയാളം വേർഷൻ ഔട്ട്. അപ്പോൾ ഇതിനകത്തുനിന്ന് എന്താണ് ഈ റാൻഡമൈസ് കൺട്രോൾ ട്രയൽസിന് HIV ഇൻഫർ ചെയ്യുന്നത്? അപ്പം ക്വസ്റ്റ്യൻ എനിക്ക് മനസ്സിലായി. ക്ലിയർലി മൈ കീവേഡ്സ് ആർ റാൻഡമൈസ്ഡ് ട്രയൽസ് ഇൻഫേഴ്സ്, അല്ലെങ്കിൽ ഇനി HIV വേണമെങ്കിൽ HIV. അതിനുശേഷം രണ്ട് ഓപ്ഷനാണ് ഞാൻ നിങ്ങളുടെ അടുത്ത് എപ്പോഴും പറഞ്ഞിട്ടുണ്ട്. യു ക്യാൻ ഗോ ആൻഡ് റീഡ് ദ പാസേജ് ആൻഡ് ദെൻ പിക്ക് എൻ ആൻസർ, ഓർ ഐ എം ദി അതർ വേ അറൗണ്ട്. I always read my answer option, underline the keywords in the answer option, then I go and pick it up from the passage. So either way, നിങ്ങൾ ഏതാണോ, whatever that you are comfortable, do stick to it, do not change. Okay, അപ്പം for me I will read my answer option. അപ്പം A, presence of foreskin is a major precipitating factor. അപ്പം clearly foreskin major factor. Okay, ഇനി precipitating ആണെങ്കിൽ it's purely your call. You can decide what you want. നിങ്ങളുടെ കീവേഡാണ്. These are my keywords. Okay, ഓപ്ഷൻ ബി എന്ന് പറയുന്നു circumcision, certain device, safe. So certain device, that certain is a pivotal word for me. Why? It's only certain. That means very specific devices. Okay. Now option C, immune systems weak, uncircumcised. So three different options have been mentioned in here. അപ്പോൾ ഇനി നമ്മുടെ ഇതെന്താ? Okay, I understood what are those. Now I have underlined the keywords also. Now what am I going to do? Okay, now I'm going to go to the passage. Okay, now what is the passage talking about? About passage എന്താ പറയുന്നത്? The heading is always important in a passage. Male circumcision and HIV infection. അപ്പോൾ very specifically it is asking two things അല്ലേ? ഇതാണ് നമ്മുടെ അടുത്ത് പറഞ്ഞേക്കണേ. അപ്പം ഇനി പാസേജ് വായിക്കാൻ പോകണം. So a randomized controlled trial is the gold standard for scientific studies. So clearly they are just mentioning, okay, randomized control is a gold standard for scientific studies, and three such trials conclusively determined male circumcision reduces female to male HIV transmission. So clearly it is emphasizing, saying that if you are circumcised, it reduces the female to male HIV transmission. So the keywords are all HIV, infers and all. So what are they saying? Now they are clearly saying that if you are circumcised, your probability of transferring or transmitting HIV to your partner is reduced by 60%, which is a huge number. Now, responding to this evidence, so they are saying out of the 3 trials, they found this. So, responding to that particular finding from those 3 trials, in March 2007, the World Health, WHO, UNAIDS issued recommendation on male circumcision and HIV prevention. So, this is what, with the study, what the 2 authorities have decided. The primary target cells, now they are giving an explanation to how or what is happening. The primary target cells through which HIV enters the body are immune system target cells with CD4 receptors, including Langerhans cells. So clearly they are saying how this is transmitted. Okay. Now these cells are present in high density in epithelium of the inner foreskin and are close to the surface. So they are saying, okay, these are the things that transmit and where these are found. See, it's in the inner skin. So the highly vascularized foreskin mucosa and the mucosa at the frenulum are prone to tearing and bleeding during intercourse. So why or how it is transmitted? So when you are at that particular session, what happens? These are prone to tearing and bleeding, which is the prime way that HIV can be transmitted. So what are they saying? These micro injuries, they are not saying that these are big injuries, these are micro injuries, allow easy entry to HIV into bloodstream of your partner. So important note about device base. Now comes to the device base. So it is clearly saying presence of foreskin is the precipitating factor. It is pointing into A. Now the next one is also mentioned. Why? Device is also going to come. So clearly it is saying about device also in the second option. Now let's see. Important note about device-based surgical method. In 2013, WHO stated that male circumcision devices, it pre-qualifies are efficacious, safe, acceptable as additional methods of male circumcision for HIV prevention among healthy men. So they are saying, yes, you can use these devices which pre-qualifies, it pre-qualifies efficacious, efficiency, safe, acceptable additional methods for male circumcision. So here in option B, if you really look into it, I told you the importance of these kind of certain words, certain, all, not. So circumcision performed by certain devices are safe. There is nowhere it is mentioned saying that it is only certain devices are safe. So the answer B is wrong. Clear? Now, providers who perform circumcision using device-based surgical methods should be appropriately trained, competent in these specific device. They are saying the people who uses that device should be competent enough. They should be able to, competent is another word today, is an adjective, acceptable, satisfactory, though not outstanding. They should be able to manage it. That's called competent. So option B is eliminated. Now let's see, throughout the passage where I read, there is nowhere it is mentioned saying that anything about immune systems are weak in males who are uncircumcised. അങ്ങനൊരു കാര്യം എവിടെയും പറയുന്നില്ല. See, part B il oru major important difference between part B and part C idana. See, because you know about ABC, you're getting confused. Just because it's a multiple choice question, you can't use everything there. Part B, you have to always remember the answer should be there from the given paragraph. Nammakku thannekkunna paragraph nu venam nammal answer kandupidikkan, not about assuming. മനസ്സിലാവുന്നുണ്ടോ? So obviously what are they? The randomized control trial, 3 trials in endana parayunne infers. Infers means what is it concluding? It is concluding that presence of foreskin is a major precipitating factor of HIV. എന്നല്ലത് മാത്രമല്ലേ അവിടെ പറയുന്നുള്ളൂ. So congratulations for people who have got A, absolutely good enough. People who have got B, no problem. You just went without underlining the keyword. You started referring to, see, the whole thing you have to always understand what is it talking about. Out of certain devices എന്ന് പറയുന്ന ഒരു കാര്യം പറയുന്നില്ല. C, of course, it is never mentioned at all. അപ്പോൾ എല്ലാവർക്കും ആൻസർ കിട്ടിയില്ലേ? Any doubts with regards to any of the questions? Sorry, any of the question, any of the answer options? Anything that you want me to clarify, Sharan? I keep on dancing. I love people who enjoy themselves when they get correct, or even if they are corrected. See, I always believe that, see, you should have critics around you. കാരണം നമുക്കൊരു ക്രിട്ടിക് ഉണ്ടെങ്കിലേ നമുക്ക് അതിനകത്തൊരു ഇമ്പ്രൂവ്മെൻ്റ് ഉള്ളൂ. നമ്മൾ if you want to improve by yourself, you have to have a critic. അപ്പോൾ എല്ലാവർക്കും ആൻസർ കിട്ടിയില്ലേ? Is there any doubts? Please do comment. Illa, if there is no okay, all of you are saying Saranya, Simi, Saranya, clear, fair enough. Anju, clear, okay. Reshmi, clear, fair enough, fair enough. Divya Mol, got it sir, fair enough. Sanju, clear, okay, good. Okay, as I've always expected, there is no doubts at all. No, there is no second thought about it. Matthew's no doubt understood by mistake. Fair enough. See, that's what I always tell you, isn't it? You make mistakes, no problem. But get it corrected from your mistake. Do not make the same mistake everybody. Kessia, Ambali, Gigi, Nancy, all have understood. Excellent. Now, what is the part A that I've shared today? Can you all give us an insight on the aspect of what is today's part A? How did you feel about the material? Okay, see, every time when we in Nithu's Academy have always mentioned, ningal parayunnadഅനുസരിച്ചാ നമ്മൾ next material mold ചെയ്യുക. So Nithu madam will always be looking at what you are commenting. Raynaud's phenomenon, fair enough. Easy material, Ambali, okay, fair enough. And Kessia Baisal. So with your comments, we will be run to those side. I think Neetu madam is very generous, isn't it? She's always making or giving easy material. Or do you think like that? It's not that. It's because of your hard work, what you have put in that effort. You have started getting acclimatized with this kind of pattern, with this kind of question. Because of your hard work, you're finding it easy. So do not take anything away from your effort, because your effort is something that always reaps benefit for you. Excellent. Tricky question, Rashmi. Okay, fair enough. All right. Gigi easy, Nancy easy, Lakshmi easy, clear. Okay. Sari easy, Susan, it is easy, Divya easy, Lakshmi easy. Okay, am I happy? All of you are saying easy. Good. That's. Do congratulate yourself. Put a pat on your back and say, I am there. Not bad. Okay, fair enough. It's because of your hard work. Good. Without wasting your valid time, let's go into part A. Part A, we have done an exclusive video on the aspect of how to improve your scores with regards to what are the things that you have to do. Please do refer to that. And part A will be the first module or first part that you will be doing on your reading exam, which is of an hour. So part A will only give you 15 minutes where you have to tackle 20 questions. That's where your skimming is very, very, very important. So what are the things to do skimming? What are the things why you do skimming is all mentioned in that video. Please do not forget to watch that. So now let's go into the questions. 1 to 7 will always be match the following, where you are expected to fill only 4 letters, A, B, C or D. Nothing else. Only those appropriate letters. You can use those letters more than once, no problem. So let's go into question. Question number 1. How the medication of one disease become a causing factor of Raynaud's phenomenon. So where are they talking about medication causing factor of Raynaud? See, if you really look into medication as such is given as a heading, subheading, where in text D it clearly says certain medication, these include, because if you really look into the heading of that text D, this is why it is important, even with or without looking. If you underline it, okay, text D is about the causes of Raynaud. So under causes, it's clearly saying certain medication. What are those certain medication? That includes beta blocker, high BP, migraine, attention deficit hyperactivity, ADHD medicines, certain cancer medicines. So what? And also some cold medicine. So it's clearly saying these medicines are the causative factor of Raynaud's disease. So the answer is D. Excellent. Now, next question. The activities that aid in the recovery of Raynaud's disease. So clearly activities, recovery, Raynaud's disease. What are the activities? So if we really look into all these activities are mentioned, again, do you need to look back and say? No, if you have underlined C, you would know that the following advice is recommended for both primary and secondary and all those things. What are the activities? Keep your body warm. If you smoke, don't. Exercise regularly. Try to minimize your stress level. So regular exercise, everything is as such mentioned. So without even looking, you know that it is there in C. Question number 3. How can we differentiate the 3 terms associated with Raynaud's phenomenon? So 3 terms, where are they talking about the 3 terms? The only place where you have the 3 terms is where primary, secondary and secondary Raynaud syndrome, everything is as such mentioned in A. Excellent. So again, this is something which you have to always refer. So all those it is often referred as. Question number 4. What all changes will happen to your blood vessels after being exposed to triggering factors? So triggering factors, again, it is the causative factors. So pathophysiology, where is it talking about? What are the triggering factors? All those are mentioned as such in text B. Good enough. This is what you have to start practicing it. See, when you are skimming, okay, text A is about this, text B is about this, text C is about this, text D is about this, so that you will get a gauge out of it. Question number 5. The occurring of a condition without the involvement of any other disease or condition. So clearly occurring of the disease, of the condition, of a condition. Which condition? We're talking about Raynaud's phenomenon. So involvement of any other disease. Where are they talking? It is there in text A. Why? Raynaud's disease occurs on its own and isn't connected with another disease. Clearly mentioned. A is the right answer. Question number 6. Disease that do increase the risk of Raynaud's phenomenon. So again, just the opposite. Disease, increase, risk. So where are they talking about? It's as such mentioned in text D. Why? Causes. So what are the disease? It's caused by other diseases. Lupus, rheumatoid arthritis, Sjogren's syndrome. Everything is mentioned. So D is the answer. Excellent. I've seen everybody typing right answers. Keep it up. Question number 7. Treatment option followed in the UK. So where are they talking about UK? There's only one place which is mentioned about in the UK. It's there in text C. So you do not need to look further. C is the answer. Now that wraps up 1 to 7. Please do comment your total scores of 7 out of what? Sorry, out of 7. By that time, 8 to 14 is called short answer question, where you're expected to write a word, a number, a combination of both, or even a short phrase. Excellent. All of you have got 7. Very, very good. Keep it up. So here also strategy doesn't change. Underline the keywords and refer to the keywords. What may be prescribed in the cases of failed improvement of the symptom? So clearly, specifically asking you, keywords are what prescribed failed improvement symptom. So where are they talking about the failed improvement? Is as such mentioned, if you really look into in text C, the penultimate paragraph, your symptom failed to improve, you may be prescribed which one? Nifedipine, N-I-F. Mahesh, I think if your spelling what you have written is like that, then your answer is wrong, okay? Because it is Nifedipine, not Ne. Okay, please be aware of it. See, these are the common mistakes that we make. Even though the spelling is there in front of us, when we try to write it, we make that error. Do not. So when you're writing in the space given in the question booklet, please be aware of the spelling. Question number 9. Tools that can be used to minimize the overuse injuries. So clearly it is asking you about a tool. If you would have really underlined or skimmed, there's only one tool that you would have underlined. It's called jackhammers. Where have you underlined jackhammers? It's there in text D. Jackhammers. Okay, excellent. Question number 10. What part of the body are usually affected by Raynaud's phenomenon? So clearly part of the body. Where are they talking about part of the body? Okay, I read it in text A. Where the very first sentence will give you usually the fingers and toes. So the answer is fingers and toes. Fingers ANDTOES is the answer. Question number 11. Dilation of the arteries are called. So clearly dilation arteries. Where are they talking about arteries? There's only one place where they talk about arteries, isn't it? Where are they talking? It's there in pathophysiology. It's there warm up. Warm up, arteries dilate. So the answer is arteries. Sorry, warm up. WARM space UP. Excellent. Question number 12. If the form of the condition is either primary or secondary, then it can be termed as. See, there are n number of terminologies given, isn't it? You can just choose the most appropriate one, and the most appropriate one is the heading of it. It's called Raynaud's syndrome. Okay, even if you have written Raynaud's disease, just Raynaud's, anything is fine, but the most appropriate one is Raynaud's, and see that apostrophe is given. Okay, that apostrophe should be given. Always ensure that whatever is there, try to replicate in your answer. Excellent. Question number 13. Which management option should be followed if the one with Raynaud's phenomenon can't resist the feeling of stress? So clearly can't is an important word. Okay, management option followed, Raynaud's can't resist. So it's as such mentioned again in text C. If you find it difficult to control feeling of stress, you may require additional treatment such as counseling. So please look into the spelling again and again. I'm going to tell you, because counseling in the passage is given as a double L word. COUNSELLING. So if you have written with one L, your answer is wrong. Probability. Because do replicate from the passage. The final one of question, short answer question 14. A strange disease that causes the hardening and scarring of the skin. So clearly, strange disease, hardening, scarring, skin. Where are they talking? It's as such mentioned in text D. It is there as scleroderma. SCLERO, scleroderma, sorry. Derma, SCLERODERMA, scleroderma. Now 15 to 20 is always fill in the blanks. You are expected to again do the very same thing as what you have done in part A. Even the article, if the article is mentioned in the question, then you don't need to write it. If it is not, and if the passage demands it, you are expected to write it. Okay? So question number 15. The dash on a hand causes numbness and pain that can make the hand react more to cold temperatures. So clearly dash, hand, numbness, pain, hand, cold temperature. Where are they talking about all these? It is as such mentioned in text D. The carpal tunnel syndrome, the pressure causes numbness. So the answer is pressure. PRESSURE is the answer. Question number 16. Improved circulation level and reduced stress level can be achieved by doing vigorous exercise for dash in a week is recommended. So where are they talking about all these exercises and all? You know for sure that it is there in text C. Exercise, where are they saying? It is about 150 minutes. 150 MINUTES is the answer. Excellent. Question number 17. Nifedipine is a dash that encourages the blood vessels to get widened. So where are they talking about nifedipine? It's there in text C, the very last sentence. Nifedipine is a calcium channel blocker, a type of medication that encourages the blood vessels to widen. So it's a 3-word answer: CALCIUM, CHANNELBLOCKER. If your space is not appropriate for you to write all the 3 words, write it in that given space, whatever the word that you can, and then write below the line. Question number 18. Warm and dash pain can be experienced in the affected areas of a person in Raynaud's phenomenon. So clearly asking you about warm and what? It's as such mentioned in the table. It clearly says affected area is warm and throbbing pain. So throbbing should be the answer. TH, not thrombing. Yeah, this is a general mistake that most of us do. There's no thing called thrombing. It is throbbing. THROBBING. If your spelling is wrong, mark it wrong. Question number 19, the penultimate one. Dash is least serious and won't cause harm to a blood vessel but disrupts our day-to-day activities. So clearly, which is disrupting our day-to-day activity? It is as such mentioned in primary Raynaud's syndrome. So where is it? It is there in text A, occurs on its own, and then the last one, primary Raynaud's syndrome. So apostrophe, please ensure that it is proper. Now for the ultimate question of today. Dilation of arteries lead to an increased blood flow and high supply of dash. So you know where arteries are mentioned. It is there in text B in the table. So dilation, blood flow increase high O2 supply. So where is the dilation happening? Because of O2 is the answer. O2, oxygen being as long as you are aware of the spelling is okay. Okay, if you are not aware of the spelling, do replicate what is there in the passage. Darshini 19, very good, excellent, keep it up. How about others? What are your total scores? 20, Shibu, after a long time you're entering and hit the bullseye, isn't it? Good enough. Manju Merita 20, okay. Susan, excellent, 20. Ambali 19. Nubi baby, after a long time. Okay, 20. Reshmi 18. Charu Lakshmi after a long time again, 20. Gigi 19. Kessia 20. Matthews 19. Nancy 20. Beena 19. Simi 20. Excellent. Divya 18. Divya Mol. Anu Maria 19. Mahesh 18. Lipika 19. Kitty 17. Excellent. Very, very, very good. Good enough. Am I happy that all of you have corrected your mistakes? Divya Mol 19. Okay. Fair enough. Saranya 20. Okay, excellent. Cincy 20. Very good. Anjusi 19. So always there, hovering around 17, 18, 19, 20. Absolutely good enough. It's what again and again I will always remind you. It's your hard work that is reaping benefit. Keep on working hard, and we will definitely be that support for you. That is one thing for sure. Okay. So Srijananda Kumar 20. So together we will definitely make sure that you reach your dream destination. Eva, Anisha 17. Fair enough. Nubi, thank you. Okay, fair enough. So is there any general thing that you want me to clarify? Anything that you want me to talk about? Thank you for your session. I'm leaving before finish. No problem at all. I'm just going to wind up. Thank you very much for giving me that lovely participation from each one of you. Thank you, Rashmi. So as you have started saying thank you, it's high time that I will also say thank you, because before all of you go, I'll say thank you so much for giving us this much amount of, that participation is what is very important for us, and also the number of shares that you do. Okay, so thank you very much, and until I see you tomorrow, adios from me. God bless you all. Take care. Bye.